Good morning. Welcome to the live workout. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm so happy you guys made it. So today we have a full body 30-minute workout. So for this 30-minute workout, we're going to get started off with a 4-minute warm up. We have 4 exercises that we're going to do for the warm up, and we're going to go one move right into the next. And then we're going to have a short 30-second break before we jump into the actual workout. We're going to start off the first part of the workout. It's going to be 20 minutes of strength training, followed by 10 minutes of cardio. And then today I have a little bit of a bonus. So if you stick around to the end, I'm going to stay on here live to answer any of your health and fitness related questions. So if you guys don't know, my name is Renee Michelle. I am a health coach. I help women 35 plus lose weight in the midst of life changes, hormone imbalances, etc. So hang on with me and I will answer all of your health and fitness related questions, whether it's about protein intake, exercise, weight loss, whatever you have or can think of, we're going to do that. So I'm going to jump into the workout. I'm going to get my camera started and we're going to jump right into the warm up. So I hope you guys are ready to sweat and have some fun. I'm ready to go. All right, we are rolling. Camera is on. First move for the warm up. We're going to start off with some alternating toe touches. All right, let's go. We're going to do these alternating toe touches for about 50 seconds, and then we're going to jump into the next move. Next move is going to be chest openers. All right, so let's go. Thank you so much for getting up and sweating with me. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to get up and work on those health and fitness goals. I am so proud of you. If no one else tells you that today, remember I'm proud of you. All right, we're ready to switch it out to our next move. Our next move is going to be chest openers. We get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Opening up that chest. We keep it here for another 30 seconds. Good. Opening up that chest. Move after this. We're going to go to some alternating side lunges. All right. We get started with those side lunges. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open them up. Good. Good job. We warming up. We just warming up here. Keep going. Good. Good. Keep it here for another 20 seconds. And then we're going to do some jump ropes, okay? All right. We move into those jump ropes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jump it out. Stay here for a full 50 seconds. Jump it out. Keep going. Let's go, let's go, let's go. My timer acted up a little bit. That's all right. We're going to push through it. We're going to keep it right here for another 20 seconds. So the first move for this workout is going to be a lunge to hammer curl. We're going to do alternating reverse lunges. And then we're going to do some hammer curls when we do those, all right? So we're going to have a nice short 30-second rest in about 10 seconds, okay? And that's just enough time to get your dumbbells together. So count down for our rest in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it here. We're going to rest it. Now for my dumbbells, today I have a set of 10-pound dumbbells and I also have a set of 15-pound dumbbells for these exercises. So we're going to start off. The first move is going to be alternating reverse lunge to hammer curls. And then we're also going to do some round the world, okay? We're going to repeat that 3 times. Each round is going to be 3 times. So grab your dumbbells. We get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse lunge, hammer curl. Each move is 40 seconds of work, followed by 20 seconds of rest, all right? We got 20 more seconds right here. $15 seconds on the clock. Good. 10 seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1. 20-second rest here, and then we go into our round the world. Like I said, this is a full body workout. We get started with those round the worlds in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going around the world. Come on, y'all. We want those shoulders nice. We want that back nice. We're hitting all the muscles today. Good. Stay with me. Ooh, we got 13 seconds on the clock. Come on, stay with me, stay with me. When you work those shoulders, it's a humbling experience. We rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, those shoulders will feel it. Trust me, I know. All right, so we're going right back into those alternating reverse lunge with the hammer curl. We get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lunge, hammer. When you are lunging, that knee is hovering over the ground. It's not touching the ground. Keep your core tight with everything that you do. 20 seconds here. All right, we got 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Good. Next move, good morning, good morning. Next move, we're going back to those round the world. All right? We got 5 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring those weights up and around. We are targeting those shoulders. We all want those nice shoulders where we can wear sleeveless anything, right? 20 seconds on the clock. Stay with me. Breathe. 10-second warning. Let's go, let's go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We got 20-second rest here. And we have one more round of those alternating reverse lunges with the hammer curl. And then one more round of the run the world. We lunge in 3, 2, 1. Keep that core tight. When you are lunging, that back leg does not touch the ground. Everything needs to be at a 90-degree angle. Let's go. You guys are doing good. 10-second warning. We rest in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Last round with the round the world. Your shoulders ready? We gotta get ready, y'all. 10 seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those weights all around. Breathe. Good. Keep it going, keep it going. 20 seconds on the clock. You can do it. Come on. 10-second warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Next move, squat to shoulder press. All right, we're going right through. We got a whole agenda. We got questions to answer. So we're going to do a sumo squat and a shoulder press. Sumo position. We start in 3, 2, 1. Squat. Press it up. I traded up for a slightly heavier weight. Ten seconds right here. Let's go, let's go. Come on, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we are going to do the same thing. We're going to go right back to those sumo squats. But we're going to press the dumbbell up on the opposite side. All right? Get in sumo position. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you to sit all the way into that squat. Pushing that butt back. Press up. Good. Remember to breathe. Core stays tight with all of this. All right, 10 seconds here. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that was a toughie. Definitely tough. But we're going right back to the other side. So yes, trust me, your quads and your booty will thank me later. 5, 4, 3, 2, squat. go. Seconds on the clock. 14 seconds. I'm counting down. Come on, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Give this shoulder a rest. Take it to the other side. All right. We start with those squats on the other side. And then shoulder press. 5, 4, 3, 2, squat. Good. I know those shoulders and those quads might be screaming at you right now, but you're doing so good. Remember, this is really for you, right? No one can come and do this workout for you. This is all you, baby. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got one more round of that, all right? I know. We can do anything as long as we know how long it's going to last. We got one more 4 round squat press on each side, okay? We start in 3, 2, 1. Good, good, good. Keep it going. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 15 seconds. We almost there. Come on, we almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! One more. Come on, come on. Squat and press on that other side. And then I give you guys a break because we're going to jump into another move. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, squat. Good. Let's go. We don't want to have any complaints about our arms or our shoulders or our legs all summer long, right? 20 seconds here. Come on, 10-second warning. Good, good, good. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. I'm getting rid of this weight. All right, guys. We have a full 1-minute break right here, okay? Grab you a sip of water, sip of liquid, wipe your brow, whatever you need to do, because we jump right back into it. Now, the next part of this workout, we're going to do some push-ups to a shoulder tap, okay? Now, if you need to modify this push-up, get a bench, get a chair so that the top of your body is elevated. That'll make it easier for you to do. If you need to do the push-ups on the wall, do the push-ups on the wall. Eventually, you will be able to do a regular push-up. That is the goal. We are building strength. But if you need to start on the wall or another elevated surface, that's fine. You want to do your knees, that's fine too. We're going to go push-up to shoulder tap, okay? Push-up to shoulder tap. After that, we're going to roll over and do some bicycles, all right? We get started with this push-up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push-up, shoulder tap. Eventually, you will be able to do a full push-up if you can't do it right now. Now, if you can, do the full push-up. Push-ups are not easy to do. I already know it, trust me. If you need to get on that elevated surface or your knees, do that. 10-second warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, roll over for those bicycles. We do those bicycles in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds on the clock. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We're going back to those push-ups. I probably should have done the push-ups first. Push-ups are hard, I know. But that's all right. We're going to push through it. We start in 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulder tap. $18 seconds on the clock. Come on, push it. 10-second warning. 3, 2, 1. Woo. All right. We go back to those bicycles. And then we got one more round of that. And then we jump into the fun stuff. That's the cardio. All right. In a position, we start in 2, 1. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, rest. All right, guys. One more full round of that, okay? Push up to shoulder tap, and then those bicycles. You can do anything as long as you know how long it's gonna last. Get in position and start down. Focus. This is not easy, but you can do it. If you need to slow down to be able to get through these, slow down, but don't stop. All right, we got 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Bicycles. And then we get a 1-minute rest before we jump into the cardio. All right. We get started with these in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We almost here, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We get 1 minute break. 1 minute break. And then we are going to jump into the cardio part of this workout. So the cardio part is fun. I think the cardio part is the funnest part of it. It's the part that kind of gives you that energy, those feel-good vibes to really take on the rest of your day, right? The strength part can be a little challenging, but we need strength because as we get older, we are losing muscle mass. And ladies, we got a double whammy. Once we reach the age of 35, we start to lose estrogen, which means we start to lose that protective mechanism that really preserve our muscles. So we have to do something to combat that. So that's where the strength training comes in, right? So we gotta do both. So we're gonna get started in 10 seconds. The first move is gonna be a skater to a cross punch, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, cross, okay? Down, cross, touch the ground. You can move faster, move faster. Touch the ground. All right, we got 10 seconds here. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't worry. We are going to get to repeat that again, okay? Next move is going to be up and out jacks, okay? We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, out. We keep it here for another 30 seconds. And again, we have 4 moves with the cardio part, and we're going to repeat it twice for a total of 10 minutes, okay? 10 seconds here. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, okay. Next move is going to be a pop squat to overhead reach, okay? Follow along because you'll get to repeat it again. We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop, up, hop, up. Good job, good job. 20 seconds on the clock, y'all. Keep going. 10 seconds. You do not need to move this fast. Just move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Next move, you're going to do a run and a half skate. We're going to do that on both sides. That's where the 5 minutes come from. I know y'all like, where's she getting her back from? All right, we run in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Touch the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Good. 10 seconds. One more, squeeze it out. Rest here. Okay. We gotta do the same thing on the other side. That will give us 5 minutes and we do it over again. All right, let's get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, hop, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. If you can't jump, don't jump. Okay? Come on. 5 seconds. Give me one more. Good job. Okay. Back to the top. We're going to start with those skate punch. All right? We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch the ground. Punch. Good. It's simply a cross punch and then touch the ground near the opposite foot, okay? If you need to slow it down, slow it down. 10 seconds on the clock. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. Next move. Up and out jack. We start in 10 seconds. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and out. Pretend like you're just doing a regular jumping jack. Except you're going to punch up and then punch out. Okay? Let's go. Are you guys still with me? Or am I sweating by myself? Come on. Give me some hearts. Let me know you're still here. 10 seconds on the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, good, good. Okay. Now, we're going to do those pop squats to overhead reach, okay? We start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you cannot do the pop squat, just step out side to side, okay? But I want you to keep moving, all right? You can't move that fast. One day you will get there. We don't always all be able to start out like this, okay? 10 seconds. The point is moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We rest here. Next move is going to be that run to hop to the hand skater, okay? These are the last 2. All right. We start in 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down. Good job. Come on. Hop. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. I love it. Hop. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got got 10 seconds on the clock. Give me one more. Come on. 2, 3, 4. Whew. Good. Okay. We gotta do the same thing on the other side. And then this is the last one. Right? All right. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hop, touch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hop, touch. 1. Hop. Good. Keep it going. You got 10 seconds. I want 2 more. 2, 3, 4. Come on. Give me one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 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 yes. Guys, that was so good. Okay. That was good, guys. Very, very good. You guys need to be proud of yourself. All right? Let's bring our heart rate down a little bit. Let's do a little bit of stretching before we jump into this Q&A. So for those of you who just popped in, after this workout, I'm going to do some live Q&A. So those that are on the YouTube live, put some questions in the chat section, and I will answer as many questions as I can while I'm here live. You got questions about how do you get all your protein intake, and what are the best foods to help you lose weight? What does your workout regimen need to look like if you want to lose weight? Particularly, I help women who are over the age of 35 that are just woke up one day and like, I can't believe I am as big as I am, because that's the first thing that I get. Usually these women have seen themselves in the photo and they're like, when did I get here, right? So it's at that point where you're like, okay, I need to start doing something so that I can get in better shape. But not only that, I need to be able to be around for my family. I need to be able to see my kids grow up, be around when my grandkids are born, see my kids get married, all of those things, right? So that's what we're here for, right? My goal is to help you get healthy without any barriers. I don't need anybody to say, I don't have the money for this. I can't do. We right here for free, all right? So get your questions ready. I'm answering live for the questions. Now, let's get into a little bit of a stretch, all right? Open up your legs. I want you to bend forward. This opposite hand is going to come to that foot, while the other arm is going to go back. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, let's go. Slowly come down. Touch and turn up. We keep it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the middle, and we go right to the other side. Come on. Good. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the center. Try to reach behind you. Keep it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come to a standing position, okay? Stand up. Now for this next move, I want you to pick a leg, any leg, and cross it over the other one. We're going to bend forward, and we're going to bend across that front leg, okay? We get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. You are going to feel the stretch and the hip that's in the back. All right, hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly stand up, uncross the leg, and do the same thing with the other side. Bend down, cross the front of that front leg. We hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come up, uncross that leg. Give yourself a round of applause because you did it. You didn't have to get up, but you did because you realized you got to do better. We all got to do better for our health, right? That's what it's about. We are showing up for our health and fitness goals. Every single day, we need to be showing up. All right, so I'm going to turn my camera off, but I'm going to stay on YouTube. I'll stay on TikTok. If I can see your questions, then I'll try to answer them as well. All right. So, first question. All right. So, I get tired after workout. What should I do for energy? Well, one, let's think about the kind of foods that you're already consuming. So what kind of foods are you eating? Are you eating foods that are high in nutrients, such as fruits and vegetables that have a lot of fiber in there? Are you eating lean sources of protein? Let's start there. We always want to start with the diet. If you are eating food that has a lot of fat in it, or food that's like fried, greasy, those kind of things that weigh you down, you are going to be tired after the workout because you're not giving your body the right nutrients that you need. You need to make sure that your diet is rich in high fiber. So especially for women that are above the age of 35, we need to make sure that we are eating enough high fiber foods. High fiber foods will include things like broccoli, Brussels sprouts. Avocado is good because they kind of kill two birds with one stone. So if you're eating avocado, not only are you getting fiber, but you're also getting the healthy fat that you need for your hormone balance. All right. Other foods that you can eat that are good with fiber will be berries. So I really like raspberries. Raspberries are actually the berry that has the most fiber in it. So try to have some raspberries. If raspberries are too tart for you, or if you don't like the seeds that are on the outside of it, try eating some strawberries or try eating some blueberries. Those things are going to have high fiber. And they're also going to be lower in sugar, and they are going to give you the energy that you need. Some of the lean protein sources that I like to have, and I keep this in my house all the time. I'll do another video on like the foods that I like to keep around. So lean sources of protein would be boneless chicken. I like that. But also if you had plain non-fat Greek yogurt, that's another lean source of protein, and you can have that on a variety of different things, or you can have a 2/3 cup or 1 cup of the non-fat Greek yogurt topped with some berries and maybe put some homemade granola on top of it. So that would be a nice high protein and high fiber meal that you can have either as breakfast, you can have it as a snack, but that's something to consider. So if you want to really get energy, you got to get rid of the foods that are really high in fat, high in sugar, high in salt. Those kind of things are going to prevent you from having the energy that you want. All right, what other questions do you guys have for me? Let's see if I have something here. All right, I don't see any questions on TikTok. Let me see. Any questions? Any questions? What other questions do you guys have? Any health-related questions? So one of the things that I see a lot when women realize that they need to get in shape, usually they start to do all of these different days of exercise. So that's the first thing that I see when they realize that they've put on way too many pounds and they don't even remember how they got that far. So I see women trying to kill themselves with a bunch of cardio and going to the gym 5 and 6 days per week. And then they're starving themselves down to like 1,300 calories per day, and they're not seeing any results. The reason for this is 2 reasons. Number one, if you are working out 5 and 6 days per week, you're probably putting too much stress on your body. And historically, we've been taught to do a bunch of cardio and to do low carb diets in order to lose weight. That's typically what they tell women to do. I remember I grew up in an era where we were doing the Atkins diet, which you guys may know now is like basically the keto diet. But essentially, we start cutting out every single carb that we know. We're not having any fruit. We cut out all the bread. We cut out any potatoes, everything, right? And then you try to get down to like 1,000-calorie diet. You try to kill yourself with a bunch of cardio workouts. You got Billy Blanks going on. You outside running. You trying to do all these workouts on the treadmill. Well, what's happening is you are stressing your body out. After the age of 35, you need something completely different. You need to actually lift weights. You can add cardio in there. Cardio is fun. And if you love to do cardio, I would never tell you not to do cardio, but you do need to prioritize strength training. If you are going to really try to lose weight, you need to make sure that you are strength training 3 days per week. Why? Again, as I said earlier, once you hit the age of 35, you are losing estrogen. Estrogen is a hormone that helps us to maintain our muscle. But when we get older, we're losing weight because we're getting older. But also women are losing estrogen, which is that protective factor for our muscles. So we need to do things that's going to support muscle growth. So by you lifting weights 3 times per week, not only are you replacing the muscle that you're losing, you are building additional muscle. If you have more muscle, you will have less fat. That is the key. That's why you're building weight. Now, the other part of that is to make sure your diet is in support of the things that you need. Yes, you need to be in a calorie deficit in order to lose weight, but there's a way to do it with incorporating the kinds of food that you need to eat to support your hormones. I talked about having avocado earlier because that's a healthy fat. Our hormones need those kind of things. The other thing that we need is protein. You need to make sure that you're getting in enough protein in order to support the strength training that you are doing and to also prevent further muscle loss. How I typically approach myself, and the reason that I'm going to say myself, because I do a lot of strength training. I also do running. So technically, I consider myself a hybrid athlete. I just like to be on the move. I like to have the energy that workouts bring to you. So I aim for 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of ideal body weight. I would recommend that to any woman that's out there really trying to reshape her body, whether it's you're doing a lot of strength training and things like that. You need protein. Now I'm going to kind of go back a little bit. If you are killing yourself with a lot of cardio, you are losing muscle mass, and you might lose some weight, but you're not going to be happy with the result. You're going to be what they call skinny fat. You're going to look like you lost weight, but you're still going to be soft and squishy in a lot of areas because you have not built up muscle. So that's another reason why you don't want to kill yourself doing a bunch of cardio. You need to add the strength training in there so that way you can actually lose the fat, build the muscle, and get a lean physique. That's really what we want. When we say we want to lose weight and tone, we want a lean physique, right? All right, what's the next question? What's a good meal? Oh, excellent question. So what's a good meal after a workout? So after a workout, I like to make sure that I'm having some protein, a little bit of fat, and a little bit of carbs in there. So an after workout meal for me, if I'm on the run, I might get a protein shake. But if I actually have time, I'm usually making myself a few eggs. So I usually do like 3 scrambled eggs. That's going to get me about 18 grams of protein. And I might do some turkey sausage or some chicken sausage to go along with that. And you can even have some berries on the side because that's going to be your sugar. That's going to be your carb source. And that's going to be the fiber that you have. An alternative of that, I usually make homemade granola, and I keep that around. So I might have some granola with some berries on top of some Greek yogurt. That's going to give you protein. You always want to make sure you are having protein after your workouts, especially if you had a workout like this one. Make sure you're having like 20 to 30 grams of protein afterwards. And if you have a cup of Greek yogurt, that's going to easily give you 20 grams of protein right there. You put a few berries on there that gives you a little bit of sugar. And then if you have your homemade granola, you also have a little bit of the carbs from that, as well as the fat that you use to make the granola. So those are some of my go-tos that I have after I finish working out. Let's see. Good. So this comment was, I don't drink orange juice or lemonade after I actually encourage you to drink water. So a lot of times we think that, oh, I don't drink soda, but I drink juice, so that's better. It's actually not better. So soda and juice both have sugar in it. The issue with drinking soda and the issue with drinking sugar is, I'm drinking juice, technically sugar, is that it has a lot of sugar in there. Whenever you're taking in something that has a lot of artificial sweeteners in there, sugar, sucrose, fructose, whatever they put on the label, it's sugar that you're taking into your body. When you take all of that sugar into your body is going to produce insulin, and it's going to try to get that sugar into your cells. Well, your cells have a certain capacity of the amount of sugar that it's going to take in. And once it's capped at capacity, that sugar is going to be converted into fat, and it's going to store into all of your fat cells. And this is what makes people gain weight. When you see something that says, oh, this is a fat-free food, yes, it's a fat-free food, but it has 100 grams of carbs in there, 100 grams of sugar. That sugar, your body cannot process it, especially if you are not moving around. You're not burning that sugar off. So what happens is, you take in all that sugar, your body stores it in the cells and in the liver for what it needs to do later, and then all of the extra stuff is going to get stored as fat somewhere in your body. That's where that belly fat is coming from. That's where the visceral fat, the stuff that surrounds the organs, is coming from. It's because you're eating too much sugar. The label might say fat-free. Now, since I'm going to be on the tangent about fat-free foods, one of the things that I discourage people from partaking in is things like dried fruit. Don't do the dried fruit. The dried fruit is a very concentrated, small piece of fruit. It has a ton of sugar in there, but the label says that it's natural and it says that it's fat-free, so people think that that's okay. No, you are eating a ginormous amount of sugar in a very small piece, and you're not just eating that small piece. You're probably going to eat a quarter or a half of the bag, so you're taking in all of that sugar. All of that sugar is going to come into your body and is going to get converted into fat. What I would much rather you do, eat the mango. Eat the grapes instead of eating raisins. Like, eat blueberries. I walked into Costco and they now have dried blueberries. Why? Why do we need dried blueberries? Just eat the fresh blueberries. It's so much better for you. You get all the fiber from it. You're usually fuller from it. You're not getting so much sugar. It's just certain things that they shouldn't even have in the store. But of course, when they package it and they say this is healthy and they say this is a sugar-free food, people jump on it because they think that's really the way to eat, right? So it's the label deception, and it's really about learning how to read labels, learning how to look at the things that are in there, and making sure that you're eating the things that's going to support your health and fitness goals, right? So let's see, any other questions in here? Okay, so heartburn. Heartburn can be also a sign of the kind of foods that you're eating too. So if you're having a lot of heartburn, check your items of food that you're eating. Some of the foods that cause you to have heartburn: tomatoes, tomato sauces. Caffeine can definitely cause you to have heartburn. Onions can cause you to have heartburns. Sometimes peppers can too. If you're eating like dark chocolate, because technically that has caffeine in it, that can also cause you to have heartburn too. So I like to encourage women, try not to eat a heavy meal before you go to bed. So if you are going to eat your dinner, try to make sure that it's at least 1 to 2 hours before you go to bed. One is going to decrease the chances of you having heartburn throughout the night. But two, if you give your body 1 to 2 hours to kind of process that food before you lay down in the bed, you're going to have a better night's sleep. If you eat and go right to bed, it's not because, like, I'm not telling you not to do that because you're going to gain weight. That's not it. It's because you are not going to have a restful night's sleep. Why? Because your body is now trying to process that food while you're sleeping. So whenever you eat something, you have insulin and you have all of the metabolic processes that's trying to happen with that food. If you lay right down after you finish eating, your body is doing all of that stuff on the inside, and it's going to cause you not to be able to get the kind of sleep that you so desire. So my recommendation is don't eat 1 to 2 hours before you go to sleep, so that you can not only get some good night's sleep, but also you will decrease the chances of you having heartburn, because your food has essentially made it past that esophagus into the stomach and is working its way down through your intestines. What other questions do you guys have? Any other questions for me? Let's see, hold on. All right, I don't see any questions on, all right, good. I don't see any questions on TikTok. I don't see any more questions on YouTube. I will hang out for 2 more minutes. If you guys think of anything, drop them in the chat so that I can see. But other than that, I'll be having an outdoor workout next Saturday. So I'm going to be at Glasgow Park in Newark, Delaware. We start at 8 o'clock. I'm so excited for this workout. I love doing the outdoor workouts because you actually get to be around people. You get all of the positive energy and encouragement from other people that are sweating right along with you. If you guys join me at Glasgow next week, bring weights or don't bring weights. It's up to you. I'm going to bring some dumbbells with me, but bring a moderate set of dumbbells, and we are just going to sweat and have a ball at the park, really just getting in our workout for the day. All right, so I am going to sign off. I have another live YouTube workout. I want to say it's it might be the 4th Saturday. I'll send out an invitation. So if you guys, perfect, beautiful, beautiful. I look forward to seeing you. If you guys are already on my email list, you'll know when I'm going to go live with the next workout. You'll also know when I'm going to be outdoors with my workout. If you want to get on my email list, I send out tips for health, wellness, when we're having the next live workout, all of those different things. Send me a message. My email is somewhere in my profile. Just send me an email and I'll add you to my email list, so that way you can get some healthy tips, encouragement, and be able to ask me whatever questions you guys have. But until the next one, I pray you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.